ideas and energy. The students here since 2008 have raised almost $3 million for scholarships, about $400,000 for humanitarian relief, more than $800,000 for global health and hospitals, improved health care access to 150,000 people, collected more than $100,000 in books, laptops, and other educational supplies, actually built 44 schools and libraries, involved people, thousands of people, in workshops on conflict resolution. We got some interesting things on that this year. Introduced more than 3,000 bicycles on college campuses, not just in America, but in Uganda, Ghana, Kenya, Cameroon, China. Our outreach is growing, and one of the things that I'm trying to do this year is take the very best ideas that come out of this meeting, merge it with the meeting we're going to have in Chicago in June on the American economy and those that are relevant to jobs, and then try to get the students tied into the people who come to the global initiative at the opening of the UN so that I can get some real money into these commitments that are really, really good. Some of these commitments have the power to make massive changes if they're properly funded. I'll just give you one example. We had a commitment last year called Global Give Back Circle. A CGI person made a commitment to monitor teenage girls in Kenya, and did. As a result of their success, 4 of the young women who were mentored are now here at CGI. Obviously, this is something that could be done to empower young women all across the world to get into the stream of education and into the stream of the economy. This whole issue of higher education has taken on an interesting turn because of this. People are just now beginning to realize that in the last decade, America lost its lead for the first time since World War II in the percentage of young adults with college degrees. Literally from the passage of the GI Bill until the decade we just left, we were always first in the world in the percentage of our young people with 4-year college degrees. And when I was president, I remember this very well, the cost of college was going up faster than the rate of inflation, so we just kept passing more tax credits and increasing the Pell Grants and the student loans and the work-study programs. And for the first time ever, we had basically an across-the-board tax credit that we thought would guarantee at least 2 years of college for everybody. And the cost increased so great after I left office, was so great. It was, after inflation, 75% increase after inflation, before the financial meltdown. So the students were having a tough time before the legs came out from under the economy, which also really aggravated the financial position of schools like the University of California at San Diego State, the public community colleges, which may have to cut back enrollment in California by 400,000 this year. This is a huge, huge issue. But if you back away from the personal dramas and the gripping personal stories, think about what it means for America over the long run. First of all, our diversity is our strength. We have not suffered, as some countries do, from a population growth so great among the young and the poor that we can't possibly accommodate them. We have not suffered, as our friends in Japan and several other countries did before their earthquake, from a population growth and an immigration policy so strict and slow that it constrained the economic potential of the country in the future. It was just about right here until the wheels ran off on this college education thing in the last decade. We have to get to the bottom of this. We have to know why we're still first in the world in the percentage of our young people going to college, but we're 9th in the percentage of adults with college degrees, and we're 12th in the percentage of adults between 25 and 36 with 4-year college degrees. That is a prescription for economic calamity for America over the long run. So My daughter, who's been very interested in this for a long time and works at New York University in New York, offered to come out here and work on this, and she's going to moderate the panel on that this afternoon. This is a very important thing to the future of our